Marty, we're preparing for FA Cup action. Has the break from the league come at a good time?
Well, we need to be honest, and in that sense, it's true that the last results are not very encouraging. So perhaps it's a moment, depending on how we want to see it, it's a good moment to recharge a bit, understand that FA Cup is a huge competition with a tradition, with a history, that as a club we need to always deliver and represent, but at the same time knowing that according to the situation we are in the Championship, the main focus should be to improve our situation in the table. Said that, I'm an ambitious person, I'm an ambitious manager, so I always want the best, I always want to compete every game. So we're gonna definitely try to have a very good approach, knowing that the fixture has not been easy for us as well either, because we are playing against a side that is not only a Premier League side, but at the same time has been doing really good games, performing at high level over the last month especially.
In terms of the QPR players, have you had to lift them in recent weeks because it has been difficult results?
It's always like this. I said many times, football is very emotional. And 1 month ago we were sitting here thinking that this will be an easy job, and now perhaps some fans will think that there is no way that we can get out of the relegation zone. I think there is a lot of time, and players, of course, are human, and when you win games, your confidence is very high. When you don't, your confidence drops down. But that's why we try to work with them. That's why we try to give them more objective data, not just focusing on the result, because otherwise it can go very emotional. So there are some things on our performances, even during the last 5-6 games, that are positive. And then we need as well to understand that there are many things that we need to improve. So it's always about having this balance. I said many times to the guys that I really like Phil Jackson, former NBA coach. He won a lot of rings, and he was talking about every day, chop wood, carry water. So that was a bit a way to say every day you need to work, do the job, no matter what is the result. Keep on working, then the results will come back.
You spoke after the Cardiff game about set pieces. We've only conceded 4 in 12 games from open play, which is an incredible return, really, particularly when you look at where we are in the league. But we've conceded 7 goals in those 12 games from set pieces. How are you addressing that situation? Are you changing anything?
Yeah, we definitely thought that it was an area that we had to improve. So from the beginning, since my arrival, all the stats that we control, all the metrics that we have, is that it's not that we are conceding very much a lot of on those situations, but it's true that we have been punished. And at the end, I say always that the most relevant one is about goals, is about the final score, right? So there is definitely an area that we had to adjust a couple of things. We have done this week. I'm looking forward to seeing the next few games how we can get better, especially, as you say, on the defensive part, but as well offensively, because in the situation where we are, set pieces can make a big difference at the end of a game. So we are aware that defensively the organization of the team, therefore that the guys have been putting into, has been very good as well, because we have, in some games we had the ball a lot, so that as well is sometimes a way to have a good defense by having the ball. The opponent can never score, but we are aware that we need to improve in both areas in the set pieces, because at the end of the year that can mean a lot of points.
While the FA Cup is a break from the league, how do you approach this game? One argument is winning football breeds confidence. Another argument is the squad is the size that it is and players need to be protected because of our league situation. What is your view?
My view is that I will never have an excuse. It's a football game, so we need to approach it, we need to compete, we need to deliver our best. And many times a good opportunity for players that have been asking, that have been pushing to get a chance to show up. So what a great scenario as a player to play an FA Cup game at home in front of our fans, to show the quality that you have against a side that, being honest, has been doing really well lately. But I think that life is about opportunities. You pick them or not, you take them or not, and then for me tomorrow it's a good opportunity to see some players that they will show us if we can really count on them, and as well for some other players that are very important for us to give us this stability, this experience, this level of performance that might be the foundation for the future.
You mentioned earlier Bournemouth are in a very good spell of form at the moment. They've won 6 of their last 8 games in the Premier League, including big wins against Manchester United and Newcastle United. How excited are you to see not only the challenge that you will have against Premier League opposition, but how your players will cope with that challenge?
I think that everybody must be excited because in some way we know that we play against a very good team that probably are the favourites, if that means something, that they are in a very good trend because if I remember well, they didn't pick their first victory until October or something like that, but since then they have been really, really good. Very clear identity, clear style, very fast football with a lot of transitions in both directions, very intense pressure, very good players at the top in terms of dribbling, carrying the ball, attacking the space. So they are an intense team, definitely. We need to be at our best if we want to get something from this game. And as I said, I think we need to take it as an opportunity, understanding that we play against a good team, but having the courage to play this kind of game, showing that we have quality as well.
You looking forward to your FA Cup debut?
Very much, very much. I know about the history and the tradition, how much it means for English football, so I'm really excited about it.